Growing potatoes at home can be one of the most satisfying, enjoyable, and fun things to do in your garden. I'm Christy Wilhelmi from Gardenerd, and today I want to answer the question, why do we hill up potatoes? I've done other videos that explain the process of growing potatoes and harvesting potatoes and how to grow them in containers. You can find all that in our videos below. Here, I want to talk about why we hill up, and there are two reasons. The first reason is to increase production. And if you're starting in a container, you're adding a little bit of soil, your potato, and then you're adding soil to it as the potato foliage grows. And the more you cover that foliage, the more production you'll have. The second reason why we hill up potatoes is to prevent them from being exposed to the sun. Because when potatoes are exposed to the sun, like this one over here, the exposed area turns green on the inside, and that is a toxin called solanine. Now this potato was exposed, and it has a dark spot. And it's hard to tell because it's dirty, but you can dig down and see this is the color the potato is supposed to be, and this is the color it has become due to exposure. I can cut this open and see if we've got green under there, and we do. You can see that green means solanine is present, and that is a toxic potato and we don't want to eat it. Solanine can cause a lot of health problems, so we want to avoid that in our potatoes. So it's a good idea, as your plants are growing, just check for any exposed potatoes and cover them up right away. When the foliage is tall, usually that's keeping the sun from hitting the soil, but once they fall over like this, they're gonna need a little extra help. The technique is pretty straightforward. You can simply scoop up existing soil and move it around the base of each plant, or you can pour on new soil if you have bagged soil lying around. Either way, that works. And in some places like square foot gardening, you can even make a frame and set it on top of your potatoes and add soil that way. There are lots of ways to do this, but it's all pretty straightforward. I cannot tell you how much fun it is to grow potatoes and how much I enjoy growing them myself. Whether in raised beds like this or in containers, give it a try. It is totally worth it, and the math is great. Plant one, get like 10. It's awesome. Find out more about growing potatoes at gardenerd.com, in my book, High Yield, Small Space Organic Gardening, and in the videos below. Consider becoming a Patreon subscriber to support all the free stuff we do here at Gardenerd, and check out my online courses on planning your spring garden or fall garden and how to deal with pests in your garden. Happy gardening!